Okay, New York session done. Took one setup on EURUSD. EURUSD, higher time frame breakout levels all bearish, peak bias are mixed, but we have not triggered a monthly peak or weekly peak this month or this week. But what I liked about this is that we flipped the daily breakout level and getting below the previous day low. So this is a trend reversal on the daily breakout. Flipping the breakout level and getting below the low is a trend reversal. It reverses that previous bullish trend. And I also liked on the weekly, we flipped the weekly breakout level as well. So we broke out above and then flipped that breakout level. This changes the bias of the weekly. So weekly and daily are both aligned. Weekly is in a false breakout, while daily is in a trend reversal. So I like that. And then I also saw that there was an inside bar right before my session. Whenever I see an inside bar, I extend the previous bar's highs and lows. And coming into my session at 9 p.m., started the new H8 bar. This H8 bar closed outside of that range, taking out that range. So I like that, and I wanted to get a continuation of this range breakout. And so I saw that there was a range on the H1, inside bar in the H1 as well. Whenever I see that, extend the previous bar's highs and lows. And right before my session, this H1 bar closed above, taking out that range as well. So lots of confluence. What I wanted to do now is I wanted to see the high get faked out. And so it did take a bit of time until it happened. Initially, it came down, but eventually it came back up, faked out the high over here. And once I saw that fake out of the H1 high, then I dropped down to lower time frames. So recently, I've been taking trades on the 1 second time frame. So that's exactly what I did. Drop down. This is the M1, but I took it on the 1 second. I basically loaded in over here. So I took about 3 positions here. Early one here, flipping the breakout levels as well. So I took 3 positions while price was going in my direction. And then there was this random M1 bar that took out all my stops up here. So I took a 3-hour loss on this one, but it's okay. When I trade at that 1 second time frame, I risk very small, so not a big deal. I just look for another position to get back in. So I couldn't find another entry at the lower time frame, so I actually went back up to the higher time frames, and I saw that we faked out the H4 high right over here. So once I saw that, I dropped down to the 10 minutes. So on the 15 minutes, I trade the H8 for momentum. On the 10 minutes, I trade the H4. So I dropped down to the H4, let this load, and was looking to time the entry. This was clear to me because we faked out that H4 level, so I wanted to see the H4 momentum instead. So over here, we have the H4 breakout level. We faked out the H4 low over here and then faked out the H4 high underneath that breakout level. That's a breakout continuation cycle, right? So we're below the breakout level. Price faked out the low, breakout reversal. Didn't get above the high, instead it faked it out. So it's a breakout continuation on the H4. And this is also an entry pattern for me. So my cycles, my bias, my setups, everything is all related. I have simple entry patterns as well as complex entry patterns. This one is a continuation entry pattern. So this is a complex one. We broke out below the low, faked out the low, got above, and faking out the high below that breakout level. This is what I want to take. If I take that, the target would be that fake out level. The fake out level is right here. It was a bit too close, so I just waited until the price got below that. So it took this M10 bar that broke that fake out level, so I took this entry right here below that fake out level. Yeah, so that's an entry for me, and it took it straight off the M10, and now I'm holding it down. Whenever you flip these weekly breakout levels, I'm looking for a weekly target. So the next weekly target is actually all the way down to the previous week low. So I do want to hold it down to that previous week low, but I want to see how price behaves at the next breakout level. So here's the next daily breakout level. Monthly open is over here. This is another place I'll have a look at. Weekly breakout levels over here as well. So looking at these two for immediate targets for now. And that's it. So this is not a scalp. This is something I'm going to be holding a bit longer, and let's see if this wants to continue on down. And that's it. So it's moving nice so far. I'm going to let it run overnight and see what happens. I was also looking at USD CAD. USD CAD was another one that I was interested to have a look at. This one broke out below previous month low, and monthly traders are in breakout, and weekly traders are in breakout as well. And we trigger that previous day high underneath that breakout level. This is a trend retracement, but I did not like how these breakout levels were kind of a little bit too close. What I would prefer to see is actually I want to see today close in breakout. And so I do want to see this breakout level get pushed up. And I hope that it closes something like this. And if it does do that, then I'll be looking for that trend retracement tomorrow instead. The reason why I didn't like it today is because that this last bearish one is right here. So technically it's a bullish breakout over here, but I see this more as a retracement move instead. Breakout level, getting above, and then faking out that high would have been a fake out retracement. This breakout level also did not really behave nicely. Technically, it did close above, but it did immediately drop down, faked out the low, and then got back above. So this would be something like this. It broke out and then got below that breakout level and then faked out the low. So this is a fake out retracement. And then I don't really want to trade right back into that. So I do want to see this close and breakout. So I'm actually happy that it got back above. I was looking to possibly take sells underneath this day breakout level, but it did not get through. So hopefully this gets pushed up, and I'll be looking for this move tomorrow. Really nice monthly bar over here, flipping that breakout level. Is this all-time highs maybe? No, not yet. But it is kind of above all this entire structure, and we're getting below the low. So I would expect this to continue down. 9 more days until this bar closes. There's a possibility that this will retrace. But yeah, let's see what happens. I do like this move. Maybe this is something that I'll be looking at maybe next month. But I did kind of see this today. I was interested in possibly taking a sell on this, but did not set up. And then UJ had some really nice UJ trades today. Took one in Asia, took one in London. And then my runners got taken out. Looks like there was a nice move here, but I did not take this one. I'm not even sure what move this would have been. Yeah, nice movement, but I don't think it's a setup for me. I always say I don't trade setups. I don't trade movement. I trade setups, and I don't think that this would have been the best looking setup. Usually I can see it straight away, but if I have to, look around, then it's probably not a good setup for me. Well, technically, in terms of an entry pattern, it is my other entry pattern. So I have 3 entry patterns. I have reversal, simple and complex, continuation, simple and complex, and then retracement. So this is a retracement one. Broke out below previous low, got back above that breakout level, and then faked out the high. Could have taken it as price got below that previous low. So this is let me go to this one over here. Broke out below previous low, got flipped that breakout level and getting above the high. That's a fake out retracement. And then once you get below that breakout level, again, it turns back into a breakout. So could have taken it like that. It looks like it would have been nice on the M10 using H4, but I did not see that one. Yeah, would have been nice though. Okay, so I guess that would have been a trade. Yeah, so focused on Euro USD. Let's see if this wants to continue, and done for the session.